Hi, and welcome back to another episode of the History of Fan Anime. I'm your host, William Chow, and today's episode is one of those special episodes you've been waiting for. We got a preview of the next anime giveaway, Volume 4. Okay, so again, for all those people who haven't sort of seen this, I have done anime giveaways where I'm giving away some of the anime out of my collection that I've gotten for many, many years, obviously. Some of the stuff has been sitting in storage for 10, 15, even 20 years. And so I'm finally bringing it out, realizing, I could probably hoard it. I could probably make a display of it. But no, I think I'm going to give back to the community, bring back that sort of, that feeling of actually owning merchandise and getting merch, real authentic Japanese merch. And try to give that back to the community. And so to you recognize that I've hit and celebrate 250 episodes. I mean, think about 250 episodes, and I'm doing approximately, an episode a week. So I've been on here for quite a long time, and this is a good go at it. And even after all this time, we still, I still don't feel that I've covered all the topics. I mean, there's still a lot more to go through. I'm going to go through the my anime list. I'm going to be only finished the 1980s, and so I got all of the 1990s to do, and even just starting the year 2000s, I still want to get into. So definitely a lot more content to go. So, but to celebrate, we're going to do an anime giveaway, and I'm going to, again, just right now, I just want to just show some of the things that you want to be excited about, and that is going to be available for you. Again, the way I'm going to do it this year, this time is all people who are on the subscription list or on the subscribers list and have access to the subscriber episodes. You guys will get the first dibs and first speak on any of the various things on here, so don't you worry. There'll be more things to follow, so definitely keep your little want list ready and handy. You'll have first priority, and against anyone else, just keep your list available. There's lots of good stuff here available for you. All right, so without further delay, let's go through some of this cool stuff and just go over what some of it is. All right, so again, I realize that a lot of you have come over from the Happy Console Gamer, and me and him are going to do another collab very soon. So we're going to get into that as well. So I brought out some gaming related stuff because I know that you guys really like that kind of stuff, especially if it's related to video games. So the first thing I decided to pull out is this little figure here. Okay. And I actually have the box for it here, just still too. So this little figure is from Final Fantasy VIII. This is your Selfie Tillmot. Okay, it's fully flexible. She's basically it's got the little sticks and stuff that she uses, and you can basically put her in different orientation. She's kind of a soft vinyl sort of thing, not really malleable because her arms and that kind of stuff are fixed in place, right? So you can't actually move them like that, but it's still definitely a very posable type of figure. And this is the original box I had it into, right? And I'm looking at the price tag here. It used to be $108.95, and then it was marked down to $88. So I probably bought this for and then I'm sure I probably worked a little bit of a discount on this thing. But I'm thinking I probably still paid about 80 something, probably $75 for this thing anyway. But So this is one of the original Kotobukiya figurines and that kind of stuff for this one. So again, if you're interested in Selfie, okay, that's one option there. Okay. Also in the realm of figurines, I also decided to pull this one out of the rack here. Okay, this is a Katsumi from Dead or Alive. Okay, so again, really nicely crafted and that kind of stuff. She's on her own standing stand here. A little bit of wisp of the wind there. She's got a kind of a delicate tail. So this is kind of a cold casted porcelain. So this is gonna be a little bit delicate. You can kind of hear it there. It's so it is a pretty solid sort of figure. But again, she's got a lot of really fine and gentle parts of like her hair brisk there, and the way her arm kind of comes in the front. It's gonna be really delicate. So again, only in the larger size boxes would you send something like this. So again, if you're interested in Katsumi, here's a Katsumi figure there. Okay, I'm gonna give that one away. Okay. Also really popular is posters and wall scrolls. Okay, so you see this big wall of wall scrolls and that kind of stuff I use as my backdrop right now. Eventually, I'm going to probably want to change that. I mean, I've got plenty of changes again. When I ran my store, I had wall scrolls all on the wall. I had so many of them. I actually had I lined them on the ceiling and everything else like that. So I have a whole bunch of extra ones left over. So again, I got a pile of wall scrolls here, and I'm just going to stand up and show you what these ones are, and you see if any of those are interested to you. Okay. All right. Okay, so I have one here. It's a widthwise one. Okay, this one is one for. Okay, let's put it in front of this one here. Okay, like this. Okay, this is a Tenchimuyo one. Sort of the, a bathing suit sort of scene one here. Really nice. Tenchimuyo one there. Okay. I used that one as the backdrop when I was in my when I was doing some shots at the office. Okay, so that's one of the ones there. Okay, here's another one, a big long one I used. This is the one for the anime Blue Gender. Okay, so for the anime, you see there for Blue Gender. Okay, nice big scroll there. Okay. Okay. Well, this is a very popular one, I'm sure, for all you Neon Genesis Evangelion fans. This is a wall scroll for Neon Genesis Evangelion. So again, all three of the Eva pilots, Shinji, Asuka, and Rei, along with Eva 01 or 0. Yeah. Okay. And what do I have here? This is the okay. Yep. This is large one for Gundam double. There you go. Gundam double. Gundam 08 MS Team. Okay. So this is for MS Team. Okay. That's the one sort of featured with the Gundam, and then I also have second one. Okay. Again, it's a kind of a double $4 one of Gundam. Okay. MS08 team. Okay. All right. Okay. All right. And so those are some of the posters that are sort of available. Again, you can then request any of those ones because I'll be giving those ones away as well. All right. And also, so another thing that I wanted to give away is I got a whole bunch of anime T-shirts. Okay. Now let's just kind of stand up and go through those and explain what those are. Okay. So I have here a bunch of anime T-shirts. Now we used to make these, these T-shirts, the old-fashioned way. And again, this is back in the days when T-shirt production was just beginning. So here's one for Macross. Okay. Macross, do you remember love? That kind of nice Mickey Moto picture. So we used to make these T-shirts and that kind of stuff for the using a really old process where it was called the A/B sheet, right? So what would happen is you get a picture like this. This is for the Dirty Pair. You take this picture, okay, let's say for example for the Dirty Pair, it would get laser copied onto what they call an A sheet, okay. Now the A sheet would be this print that you would actually take, put onto the shirt. You'd have to use the iron press to iron it down, and then press the image right onto the shirt. Of course, it's in reverse, right? Because the image is flipped over, right? So you have to do the negative reverse to it. Okay. There's one for. This is the manga one for You're Under Arrest. Okay, manga number 3. So this image would be pressed onto the shirt, okay? And that's the first layer, okay? Then you'd have to lift off the heat press, put this thing called the B sheet, okay? And the B sheet would be is a sort of a clear sheet that kind of goes on top of it, okay? To basically seal in and lock the graphics in place. Because obviously, if you just did the A sheet by itself, it's possible that over time, when you wash the shirt or whatever, or when the shirt gets flexed around or pulled on, then the image can start separating, or the little fine lines could start, like cracks and creases would start appearing, right? So what they do is they put a B sheet on top of it. So you'd have to put on top of this a B sheet, a clear B sheet, and then heat press the B sheet on. So it's kind of like a sandwich. You sandwich the picture in between the A and the B sheet, and then that's all stamped onto a shirt. Okay, so that's rest. And so at this time, it was very rare and kind of expensive to do. At the time, but again, if you look at some of the pictures I had from the past, right, from our meetings and from when I went to San Diego Comic Con and that kind of stuff, these type of T-shirts were really, really popular because no one else had them around. This is one for extra one, and so if you wore an anime shirt at that time, then you knew that you were really the in person at that time, right? Here's one for the Kimi Takada version of a Pat Labor picture doing the marathon there. Nice picture with all the girls there. And so that's why, if you check out some of the old pictures I've got, and when you look at some of those, you'll see, yes, a lot of people are wearing anime T-shirts. Like here's one for Gunsmith Cats, okay? And again, not that any of you would probably wear them too much now anymore, since there's such collectors of all types of items and kind of a marking of the historical reference. You can wear them if you want, but a lot of them I keep as a preservation. So here's a kind of a unique one. This one's for Ashton Joe, okay, or Tomorrow's Joe, okay. This one's actually made by a company called what is it called? It's called Tribal, okay. It's so much so that they've actually made their own kind of T-shirt and wear. You can see they actually wrote the word Tribal. I guess the T-shirt company, okay, wrote it right actually into their collar here, okay. So this is that branded name, and it's even written and stitched into the actual shirt here. So the word Tribal here is actually stitched, so you can actually feel the actual stitch to it, as well as you can kind of hear that on the microphone there. It's sort of an actual printed sort of, well, it's almost a different kind of material. It's actually, his hair and the outline here is all actually stitched in place, okay? So this is a really high quality shirt that I'm not actually sure actually where I got this one from, but even the so-called Tribal logos and other stuff was all located on here. So again, if you're interested in the old classic, boxing thing, tribal T-shirt for Ashton Joe. Okay. So alright, so hopefully that will give you some excitement to look forward to as I approach episode 250. And so again, these are the first little batch of things that I'll be giving away. Again, stay tuned as I will announce more things in the upcoming week as I get to those episodes. All right, so I'm sure you're gonna go down below, click like and click subscribe, because you want to see what the next stuff I'm gonna give away is too, because you don't want to miss out on this one. Again, all right. So I'll give instructions at the end. Again, just kind of make your wish list and keep track of what you want. All right. So until next time, see you again.